What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here about to check out Gutter Bravado. Okay, now that's an interesting title. Gutter Bravado, like you pulled out the courage from the mud. Like there's a different type of courage right there. Okay, let's get started.
You did good, say. You did good, say.
That bass. Man, I love their sound design choice right here. Right, that bass sounds really dirty. It's not necessarily distortion, right? I mean, it's there. Like it's an 808, like a little bit of sub bass in there as well, but the distortion that they got going there almost kind of sounds like water, like this, you know what I mean? Like to really kind of emphasize that gutter mentality. And then these pads and everything, they're almost kind of like the opposite, especially with the way that the melody's playing in the instrument of choice, right? It's like a light synth, like the type of stuff you would hear in like a lo-fi song, you know what I mean? So it's like a yin and yang that they got going on. The bass is being very disgusting, but the melody is showing like hope. Okay, gave the world my all, but it ain't enough, man. Feel that, you know what I mean? I feel like when it comes to like getting over like this type of feeling, it's more about kind of setting expectations. You know what I mean? That no matter what you do, there's always going to be people that you can't satisfy. You know, I learned early on when I was creating this channel that, you know, when you're creating some, you know, it's you have this feeling that, oh man, I want to get, you know, you get 100 subscribers. Like, oh wow, I want 200 subscribers. I want 300 subscribers. I want 1 million subscribers. And we so get caught up in the subscriber world and the viewer world that we forget that we have 100 people that already said yes to us. So we just need to focus on that, like what's actually working. And I'm only saying that because it's all a matter of just kind of setting expectations and changing your perception on things, right? So you don't end up kind of feeling like it ain't enough. You know, you'll be happy with what has transpired already.
But it ain't enough. I was down bad, struggling. Ain't nobody pick me up. Better pick a side who gon' ride when it's like season. Fuck who your slime is, the tides hit, they all fleeing.
The tides hit. So when the trouble comes in, right, they all fleeing, kind of similar. I like that analogy right there, because if I'm sitting there on the beach and there's a bunch of tides coming and I actually know how to swim, but you know, I can only go so deep. Almost did a that's what she said joke, but that's what he said. But anyways, I like that analogy right there.
Who gon' ride when it's like season? Fuck who your slime is, the tides hit, they all fleeing. This shit is high treason, know the mags and wish them well. I'ma spin their blocks all day looking like a carousel.
He said this is high treason. High treason, right? Feeling betrayed. I don't think he's necessarily talking about somebody else. He's talking about the way that he's feeling is high treason, like a betrayal upon himself.
High treason, know the mags and wish him well.
But he says wish him well, right? So probably is talking about something, but that's interesting. High treason.
They blocks all day looking like a carousel. Can't you tell in spite of what you done for me? Never trust, cause all you've done is come to me comfortably smiling.
Everything that you've done to me, can't you tell us, in spite of what you've done for me, you always end up coming to me. Like I'm doing something, maybe I'm doing the very least, right? To kind of be on your good side so that when I need something major, you're going to come to me, right? There's not an equivalent exchange.
You done for me, never trust, cause all you've done is come to me comfortably smile in your face, big old shank in my back. So
backstabber.
Put that white flag up, you know how this goes.
Put the white flag up, so giving kind of like a peace, right? Like I'm done with war. That's crazy that the person doing the backstabbing is the one doing waving the flags, because we caught you. It's because we know your game.
Big old shank in my back, so best put that white flag up, you know how this goes. It's big juice, the OG's OG with them bankrolls. Call 614, we make packs out of pesos. Dying on the inside, icing out the outside, started from the new.
Dying on the inside, icing on the outside. Oh, that's nice. I like that analogy as well. They got a lot of analogies here. Think about a cake, right? Imagine if a cake was a human being, and you know, it starts baked, and obviously that's, you know, that's a horrible image, but we're not going to say that. Let's just say the cake is alive, right? And you put it in the oven, and now it's burning and everything. Nobody wants to look at that, right? So we put icing on it to dress it up, to hide the fact that the external of that cake looks ugly, right? And we don't start seeing the beauty of that cake until after we cut through the icing to see what's inside, right? But sometimes that inside is ugly, but it's like one of the things for ugly on the outside, sweet in the inside. But I like his analogy though. You can kind of look at it. I've cut into cakes that were absolutely disgusting, that looked ugly. You know what I mean? But like I said, you wouldn't know until you taste it, because the icing has just, you know, the facade is just so great. I started from the newer side, now the game worldwide. Got my ice more wetter than a Navy. Okay, jewelry. I just want me up at 80. I might OD up in Prague, I might OD up in Russia. I got my OD up in Prague. Did he just flip OD? I just want me up at 80. I might OD up. Okay, I thought he flipped it. I might OD up in Russia. I might fly my bitch to Paris for a threesome up in London. Yeah. Numbers like a pop star. You know what's funny? I thought he was just gonna continue to keep going on with the flow and everything, but I like that he paused to say, yeah. That was perfect. My bitch to Paris for a threesome up in London, yeah. Numbers like a pop star, but I don't got no handlers. Just a bunch of fuck boys telling me what the standard was. I was chopping samples way before the sampler. I've been out of pocket, guess I'm better scrambling. Ooh, I've been chopping samples since before the sampler. Before you even knew about chopping, he's been in the he's been in the vinyls, right? You see all these type of you know, you got these YouTubers out here that that's what they do. You know, everybody's chopping everybody. What's that series they got going on? I see it on YouTube where they go in there and they choose like 5 random vinyls and they try to splice it in together to make like some type of track and everything. He's saying he been doing that. Okay. Y'all babies in this. And is he wrong? Come on now, because the beats are fire. Way before the sampler. I've been out of pocket, guess I'm better scrambling. I've been living like, who else can I offend today? Ruby, what you say? All right, Scrim went ahead and gave us that. That's okay. He said, I've been living like who else can I offend today? I feel like people who aren't even living like that is living like that without even knowing it. These days, you can say pretty much anything and offend anyone, right? Some dangerous times we live in. And yeah, dangerous times. Living like who else can I offend today? These people got the power to take away your job. You know what I mean? It's scary time. Hey, Ruby, what you say? Come on, Ruby. Okay. I was a bitch man, reading my price, stepping at you, let it broad, let me up tight, superside, you get dies, and I'm never get advice. I said it before, y'all need to lock this man up. It's just, no. This is high treason. This is high treason. We gonna end this like has it been every song, bro? Has it been every song where Ruby just ends it with just the most impeccable, delicious flow? It's getting out of hand right now. Honestly, I'm mad. I'm actually pretty mad, right? Like you can't see it. I am angry because it's just one after another, bro. It's just gotten to, I'm like, it's like I don't want him to fail, but bro, I don't know, man. Wow. Okay, so I'm not a stranger to what they're talking about here, right? I'm just not going to say it out loud because YouTube algorithm and stuff. I understand what they're talking about, the pills and all that and everything. But this right here was hard. This or euthanize another American vice, right? Die or be or euthanize or pretty much taken, euthanization. So I'm going to take, the essence, of you to kind of, I'm going to drain you, pretty much. You know, it means to euthanize. I know what it means and everything. You feel like a piece of you is missing, like a big part of you is missing. That's interesting, right? It's almost like euthanization leads to the other thing. Wow. Okay.
Living your life like it comes twice. Then it's a line that make a sacrifice. So they cut the rat, turns out it was a pack of mice. Come on.
Cut the rat, turns out it was a pack of mice, right? It's almost kind of like if you find that there's a snitch, you know, within your group and everything, you cut them down. But then you find out that it was a whole entire like organization, or you know what? Shoot, you cut him down and you find out that he was like a what do you call those people? The people who work for the police to snitch on you. I forgot what it's called. You know, they go into protective custody. The word is slipping me. I know you guys are going to tell me, but it's like that. You know what I mean? And then you find mice. Although I guess the police aren't necessarily rats. I guess it all that matters is, you know, who you're talking to. But that's what I think of.
The sacrifice. So they cut the rat, turns out it was a pack of mice. Cut my wrist, but I never slashed the price.
Yo, that's.
I'm getting welcome to my paradise.
I wonder what movie this is from. He said he gonna do the thing to his thing, you know what I'm saying? But he'll never slash his price. That's hard. That's sad, but that's hard. So, well, like I said, I think this is the end of this. I think this is the end of this this EP. I think I've done all of the songs. Big Shot Cream Soda, yeah, because I did all of this one. Is the suicide? Yeah, that's it. Okay, well, we kind of ended on a sad note and everything, but that's just what I love about the Suicide Boys. It's just how, you know, just how raw they are. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.